The heat, the drought, the wildfires, those are the things that are really, I call them our big three. Those are Arizona's big three, right? We're not worried about hurricanes and tornadoes, but we're worried about those things. And in some respects, they don't get the amount of news coverage that they deserve, right? Heat is known as the silent killer because it doesn't take over the national news as much as a hurricane or a tornado outbreak would, but it kills more people every single year. And so we're just doing what we can to try to talk about these issues on air and relate them to what's going on in our viewers' lives, and just let them know that, don't take this stuff for granted. Heat is the number one weather related killer, and it's getting worse. We typically max out in the summer. So in our hottest week of the summer, which usually happens in June, we max out between 115 and 120. We don't go much higher than that. But what we're seeing is, instead of a handful of days like that, we're getting months of days like that, and then no relief overnight. And so now, instead of talking about overnight lows in the 70s and 80s like we did when I was growing up here, we're talking about summer overnight lows in the 90s. So then you get no relief. I actually think we'll hit an overnight low of 100 before we hit a daytime high of 130.